Greetings, everybody. Don Williams here. Hope everyone's doing well. I want to share something with you guys that I had meant to share on the team huddle last night, but just didn't get to it. Didn't have everything together. Plus, we were on there a long time talking about some really good stuff, right? Anybody, if you were there, you know. If you know, you know. What I wanted to share with you guys, we talk a lot about Bitcoin in our chat room. Our focus is to get Bitcoin. I mean, it may not be yours, but for us that understand what's going on, our focus is to get Bitcoin, as much Bitcoin as we can. Hopefully, our goal is to, not hopefully, but our goal is to get 1 Bitcoin by the end of the year. Okay. Now, I want to share with you just how important this is. And I know that this Bitcoin, everything I'm looking at is telling me that this Bitcoin is going to the moon. Because why? Because it's scarce. Okay, because of scarcity. So let me just get to it because I don't get to talking too much. The United States government is going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. Okay, so this is the Bitcoin Act. Okay, I'm not going to share all of it. What is it? 13 pages? Yeah, 13 pages. I'm not going to share it all with you, of course. But there's some things I want to point out here. I just want to give you a summary, per se, of what they plan to do with it. Okay, so if we come on down here to page 6, I think it's page 6. And there we go. Yes, right here. Bitcoin purchase program. This is the United States government. This ain't Don. This is the U.S. government in general. The secretary shall establish. I guess you're talking about the secretary of treasury. It's probably, they talk about it up there. I haven't read this whole thing. I actually want to get to the meat. The secretary shall establish a Bitcoin purchase program which shall purchase not more than 200,000 Bitcoins per year over a 5-year period, guys, for a total acquisition of 1 million Bitcoins. The U.S. government wants to buy 1 million Bitcoins. Let that sink in. The U.S. government is going to buy 1 million Bitcoin. Bitcoin they ain't making no more. There's only going to be 21 million. So it'd be smart to have some. Okay. Now let's see what else I want to share with you on this page. We're almost done. We're not that you can read this. You can go online and read this. Uh, okay, right here. C. Hold Bitcoin acquired under this section and trust for the United States as provided in this section. That's not what I really want to hit on. Page 7, right here. I think it is page 7. In general, to ensure the long-term stability and security of the strategic Bitcoin reserve, the Secretary should hold, not sell, hold all Bitcoin required through the Bitcoin purchase program for not less than 20 years. Guys, they're buying a million. They want to buy 1 million Bitcoin and hold it for a 20 years. Okay, retention of Bitcoin. Let's see. During the minimum holding period under paragraph 1, no Bitcoin held in the strategic Bitcoin reserve may be sold, swapped, auctioned, encumbered, or otherwise disposed of for any purpose other than retiring outstanding federal debt. Yeah. See, that's what I was telling you guys. What they want to do. I'm gonna show you who's pushing this. What she wants to do is hold Bitcoin for okay, get 1 million Bitcoin. They're gonna hold it for 20 years, and then when they liquidate it, they're gonna liquidate it to pay off the debt, the national debt. It says it should reduce the national debt, which is trillions of dollars, right, in half. This is how much confidence they have in Bitcoin, where Bitcoin goes. This ain't me. This is the U.S. government. Okay. Now, what I've heard is that this most likely will be approved in December. So let me hop over here and show you this page here. There it is, the Bitcoin Act of 2025. The sponsor, Cynthia Lummis. She's from Wyoming, I believe, Republican of Wyoming. Yeah, Wyoming. She is the sponsor of it. All right, so right here, you can the ticker, the tracker. You can see it was introduced. It needs to pass the Senate, pass the House, and on to the president to be signed. And boom, boom. Once that's done, it becomes law. Okay, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Uh, this is going to happen. Okay, they call her the Bitcoin senator. Matter of fact. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you guys so you understand. Make sure we all understand how big this whole Bitcoin initiative is and why we need to get as much of it as we can. Okay, we got the plan to get it. Okay, you can start with $50. You can start with $50 and you can start stacking Bitcoin because we get paid in Bitcoin. We got about 8 different cryptocurrencies, I think, that we can get paid in. Get paid with credit card, paid to your bank, all these things. But me, I want to use this opportunity to stack Bitcoin. So it's not like you got to go. See, there's 2 ways to get Bitcoin, right? Earn it or buy it. We can earn it, so therefore you don't have to take it out and any money out of your pocket, out of your away from your family responsibilities to buy Bitcoin, because then it becomes a little risky, right? Even though we know it goes up and down, but people, if you're spending it out of your pocket, and in Bitcoin, you see Bitcoin drop by, you put $1,000 worth in there, and you see Bitcoin drop by 30%, and you get a little wheezy, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not never seeing this money, and just let it ride because it's going to go back. It's going to drop 30% and then go up 60. And I mean that's been the history of it. Because if you look at the trajectory of the growth, it's just yes, it's volatile up and down, but it always comes back. So and it has a history. It has a history. It has a history of adding a zero every 4 years right after the Bitcoin halving, which the next Bitcoin halving is in 2028. So right now we're at 6 figures. So if everything holds true, somewhere around 2028, guys, 2028, 2029, 2030, somewhere in there, Bitcoin could possibly hit $1 million. You understand what I'm saying? And then we know, from what we've been learning, Bitcoin, you don't ever want to sell your Bitcoin. I mean, you can collateralize, borrow against the Bitcoin and live your life. That's what these folks are doing that have all this Bitcoin. They're not selling it. People that are not smart like me sold the Bitcoin that we had, years ago. Didn't have a whole lot, but if I had held on to it, I think I might be somewhere around $80,000 or $90,000 if I had held on to the Bitcoin that I had instead of taking it and dumping it, selling it and dumping it into Hyperfund, trying to get passive income of 0.5% a day. And I did that. And I did that for a while and got to pull some money out and used it until then and had, lots of money, well, not lots of money, but anyway, it was up to the point where it was paying me, it was growing by, somewhere, I've been pulling out, about close to $800 a day, but I did pull out $600 a day for a while, and then I had all this money in there, and just like all these damn passive income things do, it crashed and burned. They stopped paying, and people had a lot of money in there. Um, a lot of people that had believed in these things would not pull any money out. Okay, they just wanted to let it ride because it looks so good. Let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. And that's what these things do. They crash and burn. I've been in enough of them. I would never touch another one. And okie dokie. You ought to get excited about this, guys. Okay, let's rock and roll.